What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. I'm trying to get everything hooked up right. All right. How you guys doing? Listen, I want to talk about a story I was going to break last night, but it was too late. This story just happened recently. It's out of Marietta, Georgia. And it's the story about a child who got a hold of his father's gun and shot himself in the head. Little boy's name is Royal Clark. He was 1 year old, approaching his 2-year birthday. This is the father right here. Yeah. This is 30-year-old Conrad Clark. Now, supposedly, the baby found the gun, father's gun, in their apartment that they stayed in. I'm going to play this video clip. I'm going to come back. We're going to talk about it. Check it out.
For the third time in 36 hours, another tragedy involving a gun and a child, this time in Cobb County, where a 1-year-old boy is dead after accidentally shooting himself in the head. Tonight, that boy's father is in jail, charged with involuntary manslaughter. Fox 5's Denise Dillon is live in Cobb County tonight. Denise, this happened, we understand, inside an apartment.
Yeah, it happened here at the Walton Ridge Apartments. Royal Clark, who was just about to turn 2 years old, found that loaded gun and accidentally shot himself.
My heart definitely hurts for that family.
Sadness and shock here at the Walton Ridge Apartments after news spread that a 1-year-old boy named Royal Clark died Tuesday after finding a loaded gun and accidentally shooting himself in the head.
That don't make sense right there. I thought people would be a lot more cautious having guns around, especially with kids running around, but I just hate to hear that.
Incidents like this are extremely tragic.
Investigators linked the gun to the boy's father, 30-year-old Conrad Clark. Clark is now in jail, charged with involuntary manslaughter, reckless conduct, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Police say tragedies like this can be avoided.
To leave a weapon out is dangerous not only for them, but for anybody else who may think it's a toy. And it kind of seems like this is possibly what this child may have thought it was, and just saw something and was playing with it, and unfortunately it cost him his life.
Liz Bell says she didn't know the family, but she's heartbroken over their loss.
I never was for everybody having firearms to begin with. And then to have it out where a little baby could get a hold to it, it's just sad. His little life hadn't even begun yet.
All right, guys, that's what happened to 1-year-old Royal Clark. Got his father's gun and wound up losing his life for the irresponsibility of the father. Now, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to be straight candid with this. But it seems like nowadays, if a woman ain't got a man, any man to do. Look at this boy up here. Look at him. If you had a job for $1 million company, would you trust him with the responsibility and believing he would get the job done if called upon? Be honest. I don't know what's going on nowadays. This boy is 30 years old. Well, man is 30 years old. He done had them tattoos for a little bit. At what point can anybody take you serious when you want to get out of your childish adolescent stage and step into the big boy's pool with that stuff on your face? I don't know who's telling these people this is the right thing to do, but as a black man in America, and it's a lot of people say there are pitfalls and stuff that are in front of us, and there are to an extent. That right there puts a shackle on your leg and a stake in the ground where you'll walk in circles for the rest of your time being and blame others for your problems. I don't know why somebody would say put a tattoo on their face. First of all, it looks untrustworthy. And no matter what you wear, wedding tuxedo, three-piece suit, going for an interview, that's a distraction that can't go away. It also shows a lot of lack of responsibility. And so does this crime. This little boy's gone. Gone. He's gone. It's all his fault. That's his mugshot. Don't look upset or nothing. He was high when they arrested him. Did you see how red his eyes were? My daughter, in fact, let me just say it like this. When I was younger, as boys, there were still dads in the home with some of the girls we messed with. And we liked. And what was one of the things, fellas? A lot of y'all are my age. You got to meet my mom and dad. Put on nice clothes. Talk right. You know what I'm saying? Don't cuss. Just sit up straight and all this stuff. We have no sense of pride no more. No sense of pride. This dude right here is nothing but a child. You're a child. Irresponsibility. We are having babies out here right now in the black community, and they're just byproducts of the act, the natural act of having sex. They're not planned. They show up. We don't want to change our lives and accept the fact that we got something greater than ourselves out here that we got to take care of, but we still try to live our lives. Can't live double lives when you get a child involved. Can't be a parent or have somebody else watch a kid and still run the streets. You can't. You can't. We see that a lot. Girls go dump the kids on the grandma. Grandma wind up raising the kids because the kids grow closer to the grandma than mom because she out trying to live her life. Same thing with boys. They'll have babies by a girl, go see the baby a couple of times a year, and be running up and down the street acting like they ain't got no damn responsibility no fucking where. I told all of my kids, you have kids, you better damn sure take care of them because I'm not raising them unless you face an untimely demise. You made those babies. That's your legacy. You know what I'm saying? All in all, man, the baby should still be here. That son, that little boy, Royal Clark, has your last name, Conrad. And now you sitting in jail, fighting for your sanity and your life. Because jail is rough, y'all. It's worse than prison. A lot of people don't know that. They'll tell you, county jail is worse than prison. You sitting up in there due to your negligence of having a gun available where a child can get to it. Guys, I wouldn't be shocked if he had that gun on him and the little boy seen the gun sticking out his pants or something, might even touch the gun. Hey, get off of that. Leave that alone. A gun is not a natural thing that a human being will instinctively know how to use. That's why you see these babies shooting themselves, picking them up. Why would you have no safety stuff or have it where the baby couldn't even reach? Where's your sense of responsibility as a parent? You never underestimate the intelligence or the abilities of a child to get to something where you think is out of their reach. Hell, we see this all the time. Look at some of these TikTok videos. Little kids use a lot of ingenuity to get up on the counter and take something. I don't understand this. I don't. This is a total, it shows a total lack of consciousness of being a parent, a father. Now he locked up, second-degree involuntary manslaughter or whatever it was they said he had, and your baby gone. You done lost your freedom and your life, and it's all your fault. Can't blame this on nobody else. Got to blame it on you. Nobody speaks on this. We got a lot of leaders out here in communities and stuff like that that want to get national publication and want to be seen on TV when you got certain instances when police attack people and other things like that. But nobody really speaks out of the foundation of a lot of the problems we have. Piss poor parenting. Nobody says nothing. Y'all agree or disagree? Leave it in the comments section. When I was younger, like I said, you had to look right. And these girls had dads. And that man would look through you until you made him see you, your character. If my daughter brought home something that looked like that, I'd bust her head wide open right in front of me. Young man, I raised my daughter better than that. I don't know if your appearance is acceptable on your side of the town or wherever you're from, but in this house, it's not. I don't know you. But I mean, seeing that right there gives me all the reason to not trust you. I seen all I need to see. And you know better because we ain't raised you like that. That's just me. I'm old school shit. It's one of two things, or it might be both. Either the pickings in men nowadays at a young age are slim, or a lot of these girls, which I think is the problem, that a lot of these thugs be getting in these positions where they having babies just willy-nilly out here with these women, is because these girls have daddy issues. Fathers matter. Dads count. Women always have problems with a baby dad or whatever. That's your problem, not your kids. Your kids gonna love that man. And y'all, it's a lot of y'all out there be putting wedges between you and the child because you don't like the man. The man don't suffer because he's an adult. The child do. And that ain't really got nothing to do with this story. It's just the fact of, I mean, looking at this dude right here, he don't look like husband material. Don't look responsible to me. You hire your mugshot, your baby gone, you don't even look like you sad. All in all, man, y'all got daughters out there and you're estranged from them as father, you gotta make that connection. Sometimes as men, it's hard to be us sometimes, especially when dealing with a female that don't like you. Sometimes you gotta eat the crow and do the right thing for your child. It's not about you or the baby mom that might despise you or you despise her. Hell, y'all despise each other. This is a life you both made and shares both of y'all DNA. Something got to be done to where this cycle don't repeat itself. Because I'm not going to lie, if my child died senselessly and that little boy was shot in the head with a gun, to just know that something I created that was better than myself, that could have been a better version of me in society and contributed or in discoveries or inventions or anything to help humanity, and I ruined that, I not only let myself down and let my child down, I let the community down. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You got to do better.